In 2025, AI can write JavaScript for you, that's for sure. But does that mean that you don't need to learn JavaScript anymore? If you have to learn, how much JavaScript you really need to learn? How much JavaScript is enough? Can you rely on AI completely? Or do you still need to learn some of the fundamentals to make sure that you write clean code? Let me break it down for you in the next 5 minutes. AI tools like ChatGPT, Copilot, DeepSeek, or any new coding assistant tool can generate JavaScript in a second. You can ask it to build a function, iterate through an array, debug some error, or even to generate the entire React component, or even going beyond to generate the entire application. This is going to do for you. So does this mean you don't need to know JavaScript anymore? Not really, my friend, not really. AI can assist, but it doesn't replace the ability to think. This is one point that you need to understand, especially the beginners. You have to understand that AI is here to solve a problem that you have in hand, but the thinking is something that you need to do. AI won't always understand a specific use case, a specific need of your project, of your customers. And if you don't know JavaScript well, you even won't know what AI is giving to you is correct or wrong. So it means we have to learn JavaScript, right? So let's break it down what we need to learn. If you are serious about web development, here is how much JavaScript you must learn to start with, and then you can grow further, go in depth based on the need. But what I'm going to show you right now, this is minimalistically you need to have a grip on. I have broken down your JavaScript learning into the following categories. First is the core. In the core part, you have variables, you have functions, you have loops, you have conditions, closure, vesting, then this keyword plus prototype, understanding of arrays, understanding and objects. This is you need to learn. AI won't debug this for you. When time comes, you have to debug, you have to understand the meaning of this because fundamentally your application will be built on more of this. Then the DOM manipulation, where you will be learning to handle user interactions, you'll be handling the listeners, you'll be knowing about the listeners, you'll be knowing about DOM manipulation. Then comes the ES6 features. Standing in 2025, ES6 is still old, but since ES6, there are lots been added into the JavaScript language, and this is where you will start building modern JavaScript. You have to learn about arrow function, you have to learn about modules, you have to learn about destructuring, you have to learn about optional chaining, you have to learn about nullish coalescing operator. These are few examples of the modern JavaScript language. There are few more, but this is good to start with. Then come asynchronous JavaScript. You need this to build real world project. Under asynchronous programming, you're going to learn about callbacks. You're going to learn about promises. You will be learning about the fetch APIs. You will be learning about async await. These are all that you need day in, day out for your front end engineering. Next, you need to learn about the browser. For example, local storage. You have to learn about web APIs. A few lines of JavaScript code can really do magic for you. You have to learn about event loops, though it is part of asynchronous programming. But what happens from the web APIs perspective, from the event loop perspective, when promises come into picture, that deeper understanding is definitely required. Otherwise, you cannot debug a problem. Even if you ask AI to debug a problem, you don't know the solution that you're getting from AI is really correct, or it is going to introduce more problems for your applications or not. Then comes the debugging and the problem solving. The first thing is the mindset. Debugging is not related to JavaScript alone. Any technology you pick up, debugging will be there. But in JavaScript, in general, you can use either VS Code as an editor to debug things, or the dev tools is very, very powerful. Every aspect of dev tools very powerful for your debugging perspective. And then once you have this, you'll start pivoting towards the modern frameworks and the libraries like React, Next.js, Remix, or Vue, or anything else that you might want to pick up. If you know this, you can confidently work as a JavaScript developer even in 2025, whether with AI or without AI. Now the fear factor comes. How do you learn this much and how do you remember this much? So here is a good news. You don't have to remember every APIs that JavaScript provides. You don't have to remember every syntaxes that JavaScript has. This is the exact place where you need to utilize the resources like MDN and the AI. Here are a few don'ts you have to keep in mind. Especially, don't memorize things like array methods, map, filter, reduce, etc. Don't memorize their syntaxes. Don't memorize each of this method. Memorize the fact that what each of this method does and what is their use cases. But how to write them? You have AI for that. Utilize AI over here, or go to Stack Overflow or search in Google wherever it is possible. Don't worry about any kind of syntactical tricks. Like in JavaScript, we say it is weird, and there are certain syntaxes which are like very, very obscure. And people might ask, hey, what will be the output of this one? You really don't have to understand those syntax tricks. Better utilize your time on learning fundamentals. And the last point would be don't fear AI. Use it as a tool. AI can boost your productivity, but only if you already understand what is the fundamental of JavaScript. So the key learning here is learn how JavaScript works, not just how to copy AI generated code and paste it to your favorite editor and try to make things working. That's not going to work for you in the long run. So coming back to the question we asked initially, how much JavaScript is enough in 2025? The one line answer is the amount of JavaScript that is enough to understand, debug, and build projects without depending blindly on AI. The word blindly is what is the catch point here. Without depending blindly on AI, that much of JavaScript is enough to learn in 2025. If you want to master JavaScript from scratch, there is a great guide from MDN. MDN is having the wealth of information about JavaScript. You can take the JavaScript course from FreeCodeCamp. There is an interactive course. You can check out the playlist that I have. You may not find all the topics that I have listed and showed you that you must learn, but you should find most of them, and rest of them I'm going to make. So let's build real projects together and become a smarter developer, whether you are with AI or without AI. I don't like the fact that you are going to go without AI. You have to go with AI, use it like a tool, but have the JavaScript fundamentals with it. So let me know, how was it? Let me know in the comments, do you think that AI going to replace JavaScript or JavaScript developers? I want to know from you. If you like this video, post a like and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.